Do you think we have a mechanism to manage the crisis in the South China Sea between the two sides?
Yes, I think the dual-track approach is the right approach, because at the beginning of this century, China and the ASEAN countries have signed on to this declaration of conduct for parties in Southeast Asia, which stipulates that the parties directly concerned should handle their differences through dialogue and negotiation. So the DOC is being implemented now to the benefit of all sides, because it not only encompasses territorial disputes, it talks about a lot of other things like maritime cooperation, rescue, search and rescue, and so on and so forth. On the other hand, China has been very active in conjunction with the ASEAN countries to pursue, on the basis of consensus, a COC, Code of Conduct. And I believe that through sincere dialogue, ultimately, we'll be able to reach that agreement. Let me say a few words on freedom of navigation and overflight. As a big trading nation, China pays a lot of attention to freedom of navigation and overflight, and there is no problem with regard to freedom of navigation and overflight.
Do you think the frequent mill-to-mill exchanges between the two governments would serve as a healthy barometer and to send a positive message to the rest of the world about the bilateral relationship? And are you confident that the two militaries will be able to manage their risks and the growing uncertainty in some of the areas where we have the disputes?
Well, you have raised a very good point. I, for one, always believe that mill-to-mill relationship constitutes a very important facet of China-US relationship. The good thing is recently we have seen continuous contact and exchanges between the two military. They have had joint exercises, and even in the non-traditional areas, they have done a lot together in disease control, anti-terrorism, anti-piracy, and so on and so forth. So I do hope that there will be a continuous and increasing interflow of exchanges and dialogue and joint activities between the two military. Because only by doing that, you can deepen mutual trust and will help to push forward our overall relationship.
Well, each day, people in their thousands are crisscrossing the Pacific Ocean and to promote mutual understanding. Do you think in an age when people from both sides are talking increasingly about trust deficit, the people-to-people exchanges will help compensate for this? Are you confident that this will be a hallmark in constructing the most important bilateral relationship?
I do believe so. I still believe, and I think in future I will still believe in seeing is believing. Despite the fact that we are in an information age, but to immerse yourself, let's say, in the city life of another country, for a Chinese to go to the United States, to go to New York or Washington or LA, San Francisco or Seattle, it will be a very worthy experience. The hustle and bustle of the city, the smiles on the face of the citizens here in China or in the United States can tell a lot about what kind of society they have. What's more, it's important for us not only to explore the West Coast and the East Coast of the United States, and I just encourage my countrymen to go to the Midlands, the heartlands of the United States. And the same can be said about American visitors to China. And the good thing is now there are more and more grassroots contacts between our two peoples. For instance, there are about 200,000 Chinese students studying in the United States. There are about 5,000 Americans on our campuses. And they invariably not only have contacts with their classmates, but with their classmates, brothers and sisters and parents and so on and so forth, through which they can gain a better and a real understanding of the other country. So I believe that it's important to learn a foreign language, to know a certain country better, and to have a friend from that country. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate your time.